What's up, guys? Y'all, we back with another one, man. It's early in the morning. It's like 7 something. I'm right outside the lake of my, apartment complex and stuff like that. Thought I'd just come out here and just do a quick little video. Gotta watch out for dog shit out here. But yeah, y'all. This is the lake. No swimming, no wading, whatever that is, no boating, no kayaking, no canoeing. Visit to the lake. And see, I can actually tell y'all where I'm at because you can't get in. It's a gated community and it's hard to get in. Easy but hard. We're like right outside a military base. And there's hella military people here. So yeah, but yeah, y'all, we got a big backwood, man. You feel me? Thought I'd come out here real quick. Smoke real quick, man. I want to update y'all on a little bit what's going on, right? So, I don't know if y'all know, but I was unemployed for a little minute, Let me get this all the way back. I was unemployed for a little minute, you feel me? But I ended up getting this good-ass job. But the reason I was unemployed for a little minute because, I jumped, because I had pending charges, I had pending charges. Not nothing crazy or nothing like that. It's like a white-collar crime type, Like, I don't want to incriminate myself or nothing like that, but, communicating thread and basically fraud, but the charges don't make no sense. Even when I went to court and stuff like that, like, the judge reading out my charges and, I basically made a statement telling him basically what really happened and that I wasn't the one that actually started the threatening. I threatened because, I got threatened. The person threatened me, so I threatened them back. But that person went and put charges on me because of the threats I was making. But I was only making the same threats he was making. Letting him know, you come anywhere by my crib. I basically told him, you come anywhere by my crib, you're gonna get laid down. You're gonna get dealt with. You feel me? But you keep that shit in the street or whatever, shit, it's by any means when necessary, it's whatever, But he basically went and told the police, basically, I threatened him. They got me for cyberbullying. Basically, I was on cyberbullying. Basically, I was on social media threatening him. I was in the message threatening him. But it's one of those things where, let me light this up real quick. Let me light this up. I don't know, y'all looking right here. Yeah, right here, I have a roach right there. I'm not gonna lie. I have a roach. Yes, I have herb. I have, but it's just, I like to, I just like putting the roach at the end. Like, it tastes so much better. But I'm gonna have to tighten this end up a little bit though, because looking at it now, I was like, damn, I didn't know it was that wide. Y'all, and this is packed right here, man. I put like a whole AFI up in here. I'm lying. I don't know, I probably did. But yeah, I had it like this real quick. Yeah, basically they got me for cyberbullying, So I got pending charges or whatever. So now, I have a good job or whatever and stuff like that, The job is going well. Like, yesterday was my second day. I was supposed to be there today, but, it's a lot of other stuff going on right now that, I don't want to get into. But yeah, like, I had my second day yesterday. My first day was straight. Like, I only worked wow, thinking about it, I was like, dang, I didn't even work a whole 10 hours that day. I worked like maybe, I want to say maybe like 8 hours, 7 hours. Yeah, 6 hours. I worked like 6, 7 hours my first day. Then yesterday I had my full day. I worked a whole day yesterday. 5 a.m. to 3 in the afternoon. Man, we was slinging tires from sundown to sun up. It's the middle of the day, it's 3 o'clock. I'm talking about, I ain't gonna lie. I like it because you get 2 15-minute, where you get a 30-minute break and 2 15-minute breaks, right? But this is how I fuck with this. This is why I fuck with them. Nah, they don't pay you for your 30-minute break, right? Your 30-minute lunch, they don't pay you for that. But your 2 15-minute breaks, which adds up to 30 minutes, you get paid for that. You feel me? So it's like your 2:15 basically making up for the 30-minute lunch. Like, you basically still getting paid for it. But you basically just took a free 30 minutes. But the 15 minutes basically added up to, it's easy math. But anyways, yeah, I'm loving the job, bro. You feel me? Yesterday was crazy though, y'all. Like, yesterday was crazy. Yeah, it was me and my cousin, he put me on to the job because he started one day, and then next day I started. Then next thing you know, I was trying to put other people on the stuff because they need people. And I see why they need people, because like, bro, yesterday for 10 hours, I'm talking about soaking wet, it was raining. If y'all can see outside now, you a southerner, I'm telling you, you been down here in the South for a little minute, you could definitely tell when it's gonna rain. You could smell it, so just by the look of that, y'all should know, like, yeah, it rained bad yesterday, and it's only 7 o'clock in the morning right now, like 8 o'clock, and I had to come out here and smoke more on the wood, man, no homo. I had to come out here and smoke more on the backwood, put you up there, y'all, man. You feel me? I really ain't been consistent with my content like that, because, I've been having a lot going on and stuff like that, you feel me? Like, just having a lot going on, and some of my days I just be like, yeah, like, I don't even feel like recording, feel like talking or nothing like that. Just, I have my days. But soon, I promise you guys, soon, it's going to be a lot more content. A lot more content. I'm talking about my birthday coming up soon, man. My birthday is October 7th. I can't wait. Dog. Like, from this point on, I know I'm destined for greatness. You can never let a couple losses make you into, drag you down and stuff like that. Like, you can, and I took loss after loss after loss. I've been taking losses, and it's like, now I feel like I'm finally winning, even though it's other circumstances going on and stuff like that. Like, you have a little bit of luck, but at the same time, hell, it's one of them things where, you tried, and at one point, like, everything was good and shit like that, but it was only this one little situation. It was this one situation that held me back, dependent charges, they're holding me back from a lot of stuff. Like, they're really keeping me from doing certain jobs and stuff like that. But you got certain people that, okay, they may do a background check, but it's like, in all actuality, these people really don't care, or some of them do care, and they'll let you work for a little minute or whatever and stuff like that. Like, yeah, I start this new job, but who's to say in the next couple of weeks or days, because I still haven't, I'm still waiting on my background check. Today is Friday. No, today's Saturday. My fault. Today is Saturday. Today is damn. I don't even know. I know it's Saturday though. I know it's Saturday, cause we were supposed to work today, but some circumstances has it. Plus, I wasn't trying to go to work anyway today though. For real, you feel? I'm supposed to be there. Me and my cousin supposed to be there at 5, but the way it rained yesterday, like for 10 hours, like it stopped for maybe a good 10 minutes and start right back. You know, enough for it to just probably just to give us enough time to do what we gotta do in this thing. No, it's the same thing. My fault, y'all. This bird just... I don't know what kind of bird that is. It's over the water, but it's just like it's flapping. It's just over flapping its wings. Like it stops and just like it's coming back this way. Oh no. Yeah, it's going over the water. Ooh, like it's going in the water. Oh no. Ain't no fishes in there, man. I'm telling you, they done went out there and done fished the hell out this lake. I promise you. But anyways, y'all, man, yeah. You know. But it's just, I leave it in God's hands, man. You feel me? I just leave it in God's hands. That's really all you could do at the most, is leave it in God's hands. And that's what I've been doing, you know. That's really what I've been doing. Like, and man, even besides that, because in my heart, and I don't want to put, you know, no bad luck or nothing on myself, but it's one of them things where I know my charges, I got pending charges. So a lot of jobs are going to be looking at that like, you know, oh, like, I have a record for one. You know, for one, I have a record. For two, you know, I have pending charges recently. You know, I haven't been found guilty of them yet or nothing like that. You know, but it's some fact of jobs that have you working a couple days, maybe a week and stuff like that. And the next thing you know, like today, you know, I received some news. You know, I received some news. And one thing about it is, I like that job. Like, I like it. Some fact of, you know, me and my cousin, well, my cousin, it was him. And if anybody seen the movie, you know, well, by this line, you know, I ain't gonna say the movie, but, you know, the scene was, you know, my cousin walked up and, you know, we throwing tires and stuff like that. You know, we throwing big tires, small tires, shit that ain't even tires. It's fucking plastic. You know, it's just some crazy shit. Like, it's just make just different type of tires. Like, just big, every tire you could think of. Every tire that you could think of, it's out there. So my cousin come up, he like, shit, I'ma make you boys strong. I'm talking about everybody out there weak. Like, cause bro, that job was serious, and that job really was making a man out of us. Like, and we knew it. We even said to ourselves, like, bro, this job gonna really bring the man up out of us. Like, nigga, we gonna be built like lumberjacks by the time we get up out of here. Like, them people that be sledgehammering them, you know, them big ass dudes that be having big ass fucking sledgehammers and knocking the, you know, big ass blocks of wood and shit like that. No homo. You feel me? So I was like, bro. And then I was seeing like certain people that been out there for maybe 20 years. The most dude that been out there, he been out there 27 years. My cousin know him, you know, I ain't gonna say his name or whatever, you feel me? But he's a Mexican dude, you feel me? Cool dude or whatever and stuff like that. You know, they don't really have vending machines out there and stuff like that. So my girl, you know, she had packed my lunch. She packed me a fat lunch to where, you know, I'm able to even share with my cousin. Like, say for instance, my cousin, you know, he maybe, you know, was like my cousin. He don't really eat like that in the morning time. You feel me? You gotta think we wake up early in the morning. We gotta wake up like 3-4 o'clock in the morning, a.m. and be there by 5 a.m. Start doing our work. You know, and our break ain't until maybe 6 hours later. Our break is at, you know, like 10 o'clock. Well, 8 o'clock. First break is at 8 o'clock. You know, that's your 15-minute break. Then at, 12 or like 11 o'clock? Yeah, like 11 o'clock. You get another break. That's your, no. At 12:40 is our next break. 12:40 is our next, that's our lunch break. Our lunch break is 30 minutes, you know, boom. I remind you, yesterday was my first, it was like my first actual full day, you know, 10 hours. And it was raining. It was raining hard, yo. It was raining hard. It was raining hard. And all I could think was to myself, and I said it to my cousin. I even said it to one of the other workers. You know, I walked by and I was like, bro, I can't believe we really out here working in this fucking rain. Like, it's not just no rain. It's pouring rain, and like it's not no thunder. It's not no, you know, none of that. But you gotta think, bro. At 5 o'clock in the morning, 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock, bro, it's still raining. 8. You know, around about 12:40 when you go to lunch, 30-minute break, bro, it's still raining, and you pulling off tires and stuff like that. So you got mud tires, you got tires with water and piss and stuff up in it, and you pulling all this shit off this truck, off this big well, not the 18-wheeler, but you know, the big trucks type shit, like, you know, like the long, you know, shit, so whatever. And you constantly pulling them off. You know, it's maybe 6 of us at the most, 5 of us at the most, you know, on there. When I was there, 5 of us at the most. But it was maybe I'm going to say 7 in all, but it was 2 people on this other line that, you know, we had to take stuff to. And they was, you know, putting tires on the line and stuff like that. And then it was like 5 of us on like the line to where the main trucks go to and stuff like that. Then you had like maybe 4 or 5 other people like working on like putting like the good tires into trucks. They, you know, I guess they get them, pair them or whatever and stuff like that, put them on the back of the truck to take them, you know, distribute them to, you know, places that sell tires and stuff like that. But it's 5 of us, you know, it's me, my cousin, and it's 3 other people, maybe probably like an extra person because our head leader, you know, also. So I said the most, you know, 7 people at the most, 6, 7 people at the most. Well, yeah, 6 people at the most, 6, 7 people at the most. I said that, yeah. So, yeah, man. I'm talking about it's pouring raining. Nah. My body was sore the first day. Like, the first day I actually did it, my body was sore as shit. I'm talking about sore as hell. Like, bro, I couldn't move for nothing. Like, when I got home, bro, I sat on the couch. I just sat there, literally, for maybe 2-3 hours. I got off at 3 o'clock. I got home around about 3:30, 3:40. Yeah, like, you know, about 4 o'clock, because we stopped and got food. Yeah, my cousin stopped and got us some food and shit like that from Cookout. Sat in the parking lot, ate a little bit, boom, got there, bro. I'm talking about, I got home. I literally tried to lift my arms or do something. I didn't like to take my shirt off or some shit, but I'm talking about my arm just fell right back down like noodles. No cap, just like noodles. My legs was feeling like, damn, like I had been working out for maybe, like I had did leg day and was in that bitch doing legs for like an hour and a half, 2 hours. You know, cause one thing about them people, you know, they big on the safety shit. You feel me? They went 28 days without an incident, and you know that's not good. You feel me? That's not good. I mean, it's good, but it's like, okay, y'all went a whole month without an incident, but how many incidents have y'all had to where y'all had to put up a sign saying how many, you know, and there's no record. It says at the bottom, like, record broken. That shit is not, it's not even on. So it's like y'all had an incident. Y'all had an incident in 28 days. You know, so that's like a good month. You know, but other than that, yeah, I like the job. I feel like in the future, it's definitely gonna make me like way like stronger. Like I wouldn't even need to go to the gym. Like even in 2 days and 16 hours of working, 17, maybe 18 hours of working, I see my body like changing. You feel me? Like, and I was just like, nah, you feel me? Like, nah. But it's like you see certain parts getting tighter. Like, I can see my, like, you know, certain parts, like my muscle right here, like getting tighter. And it's like, that shit is so stiff, it don't want to move. Like, cause usually, you know, I'm a big dude. Like, I'm a fat dude, I'm not gonna lie, you feel me? But it's like, I see certain parts wanting to slim down. Like, I see like my stomach wanna, you know, okay, cool. Like my stomach not, cause I used to be big, bro. I'm talking about 260, 250, 260. Now I'm weighing, you know, 240. You feel me? 247 and shit. But shit is one of them things where shit, I've been eating a lot of vegetables and stuff like that. Like I eat a lot of, I mean not a lot of vegetables. I've been eating like a lot of salads and fruits and shit like that. Like chicken, you know, stuff like that. But only time will tell, for real. Like, only time will tell. And I told them folk, like, in a month, I feel like I'm gonna be out there looking like Hercules. Like, I'm telling you, I'm looking like a lumberjack, bruh. I'm telling you. No cap. For real, bruh. A month. And I was saying earlier, I seen some dudes out there that been working there like 20, maybe 2, 4, 5 years, maybe 2. I'm gonna say the more I seen the dude, he been working there. Cause my cousin said he knew him when he first, because my cousin used to work there before, but he ended up having to move and stuff like that out of town or whatever and shit, you feel me? So, him and his family. So, damn, basically, I seen the dude. He was like, yeah, he been here. He said it's been 2 years since I last worked here. He said he was here when I started. He started the same day as me. Like, dude been working there for 2 years. I was like, damn. And I seen the dude, and I'm like, yeah, dude got them. Like, he been lifting some shit, but whole time, he, you know, 2 years, this man literally is on a machine. He's working one of them, I think the forklifts or the tractors or some shit like that, you know. He been there for a little minute, so he done got that certification. But I seen some other dudes or whatever and shit, and you know, you can actually tell, like, yeah, these dudes been working out here for a very long time, well over 10 plus years, you know. So it's like, yeah, I'm trying to be like that. Like, trying to be like that. And everybody cool out there, like, everybody chill. It ain't no racist shit, ain't no slick talk, ain't no, you know. Cause at my last job, bro, I don't mean to talk about, and I ain't gonna say no name, but my last job I had, man, it seemed like it's always me getting into it with the head boss, bro. It seemed like it's always that, no cap. I was working at this one job, you know, working with chickens and stuff like that. Got into it with my manager. I didn't want to do the rehang stuff no more, because, you know, rehang, anybody know about rehang working in chicken plant, bruh. That shit, you automatically, when people look at me, they're automatically gonna be like, okay, yeah, he like, you know, he could put some, you know, he used his weight for use. Like, he just ain't use his weight type shit, you feel me? Like, you give him a task or whatever and shit, he gonna get it right type shit. You know, even my boss man said it, like, fuck with my ex worker to the fullest. To the point where I'm working at this chicken plant, and, you know, basically, like, anybody know about rehang, that shit, it takes a lot of muscle. Like, you gotta constantly rehang chickens. You may get a little 5-minute break, maybe. I mean, a little 2-minute break, you know, in the mix of it. Well, we ain't gonna say 5 minutes. I'm gonna say at the most 5 minutes, you feel me? A little break. After that, you right back to it. And, you know, you're working for maybe 3-4 hours straight until you finally get a break. Finally go to on your break and shit. So I was doing my shit, and he seen it. But see, they told me after I got my white hat, I was able to change my position. I was able to put in for a position, and if it was an open position there, I was able to go ahead and, you know, jump start on that. That's what I was told. So that's what happened. I ended up getting my white hat, literally, bro. Well, matter of fact, before I even got my white hat, literally a week before I got my white hat, they literally ended up moving me, because I told them, like, you know, I'm having problems. I can't keep doing rehang. Like, that shit ain't for me. You feel me? Like, that shit just ain't for me. I can't keep doing it. Even the people on the line was even considering, like, bro, I want to quit this job. Like, one dude was like, he had an HVAC job and shit like that, you feel me, that he wanted to fuck with and shit, because he was like, bro, I can't keep doing this rehang shit. Like, you know, it's fucking up my body and shit. And, you know, I'm not no racist or nothing like that, you feel me, because shit, it's really a compliment. Feel me? The only people I feel like can really do that shit, that really got that strength, that crazy strength, is them fucking, you know, like the Haitians out there and shit like that, bro. You feel me? Or the Jamaicans. You know, like, you gotta think, like, when motherfuckers they coming from something different. They used to, you know, slaughter and shit, and used to, you know, having to hang shit and shit like that. Like, they, you know, built for that. Like, they come from a different time frame as us and shit like that. You know, they come from poverty and shit like that. A whole lot of shit that still goes on from the 1900s and shit like that. You know, well, I'm not gonna say 1900s. I'm gonna say, like, the 1800s and shit. Like I ain't gonna say, like, it's bad and shit like that, but you have certain parts. You know, you have certain parts that really ain't got it. And some of the people really come and they really dedicated to that shit, you know. They have a purpose. But it's one of them things where I have a purpose too, but no, I'm not here to hurt myself like that. Like, I'm not here to hurt myself like that. If I'm put in a position where I'm feeling uncomfortable and I can't do it no more, like, I'm gonna speak up. I always been that type of person, because it's like, ain't no way I'm here to put myself in a position where I can't get myself out of. Like, but anyways, I end up basically getting moved or whatever. One of the workers that was, you know, a head leader and had a little bit of rank basically told me, like, you know, hey, you want to move, whatever, I got a spot for it, you know, you can go to. I'm like, all right, bet. So I get to the spot or whatever. I'm there for maybe like a good 30 minutes at the most, maybe not even that, 20, maybe 15 minutes, 20 minutes at the most, I ain't gonna lie. And, you know, when you, like, your senses feel like somebody's staring. Like, you can feel when somebody's eyes is on you for a long period of time. You know, it's like one of them things where, say for instance, I'm standing right here in front of y'all, But at the same time, I just seen somebody, like, literally, and I'm not even making this up, I see somebody right here on this other shit, like, across this river, walking their backyard. But it's some fact of, they probably seen me too, and I seen them. But it's one of them things where my eyes were on them, but they probably seen me first, and that shit just made me look up and look dead at them, no cap. Like, not even, like, that's a good example, and it's crazy it just happened, literally. But anyways, yeah, I'm on the line working, I feel this nigga looking at me. Like, I don't feel like it's him. I don't know it's him at the moment, but it's like I feel a pair of eyes on me, you know, and I'm looking at people on the line, and, you know, you can see who's actually, but nah, I feel like some eyes is on me that's staring real fucking hard. Like, the people that's on the line, like, they're not even really looking at me. They looking out helping me and shit like that, like, looking out showing me what's going on, you know, what I got to do and shit, and I'm doing it. But then I thought, wow, as I'm working, I feel like a pair of eyes on me and shit. And next thing you know, I turn around and look this way. These niggas staring at me with an orange cross, basically, like, looking at me like, what are you doing? And I told him I got moved, and even the dude even came and told him, like, hey, I moved him over to, you know, another place or whatever and stuff like that. Like, I moved him over to, you feel me? Look at that big ass dog. Basically, ended up moving him. He basically moved me over here. This motherfucker was like, nah. Basically told him that he needs me over there on Rehang. You know, like, he needs me on Rehang. So, before it's like, even, like, I caught that by the conversation, even me standing back on the line. So I instantly was like, bro, I'm not going back on Rehang. I like, that shit is dead. I'm not going back on Rehang, bro. So at this point, I realized, like, this motherfucker might got a problem with me or something like that. Like, he might got a little problem with me, you know? So I'm like, okay, so at this point, I'm pissed, like, cause I'm like, bro, like, now you just fucking with me, like, leave me the fuck alone. So boom, man, I go, and I fuck around and shit, and basically they made me get back on Rehang. Got back on Rehang. Did Rehang for the rest of that day. They was like, hey, when you come back tomorrow, dude told me, he said, when you come back tomorrow, he said he needs you back on Rehang for today. He said, but when you come back tomorrow, he said, that's my word. You won't be back on Rehang. I'm going to put you somewhere else. And if he got something to say, then I'm going to tell him, like, no, I put him here. I told him, because at that point, matter of fact, it wasn't even tomorrow. It was when I came back to work. Because when I came back to work that next week, you feel me? Because we had a weekend off. When I came in that next week on that Monday, I was receiving my white hat. You know? I was receiving my white hat. So he was like, bro, once you get that white hat, you put in for the position. He was like, and then I'm going to take it and I'm going to get you moved. I said, all right, bet. He said, come at Monday, boom. I said, all right, bet. So Monday, I ain't going to lie. When I came back Monday, I still had to go on Rehang, you feel me? But I ended up putting in my paper, and they told me, like, okay, cool. I had to finish my assignment on Rehang for today because I was still scheduled for that, you know? And then Tuesday, when I come back, I'll be able to move to another part of the facility. I'm like, oh, okay, bet. You know, they were like, okay, look, you know, you put in, you know, but you received your white hat today. So me receiving my white hat, bro, I wasn't even working for like a cool little minute because shit, I ain't gonna lie, they gave us a little, you know, a little celebration type shit. Like, we didn't have no kitchen food because, you know, they got a kitchen up in there, but they ended up giving us some pizza and shit like that. Like, gave us some pizza. You know, we sat, we ate and shit like that, you know, for maybe like 2-3 hours because we had to wait and shit like that for everybody, you know, for them to basically go get everybody. And me and my two homeboys, shit, well, and a couple of more people, maybe like the first, because, bro, when they hired, bro, they hired literally 30, 40 people the day that we came. You know, they put damn near 20 people. You know, I mean, yeah, they hired maybe 40 people, but shit, really only by the time we got our white hats and shit in the 90 days, damn, maybe only 20 people really only made it to the 90 days. You feel me? So, yeah. And me and my homeboy Ty, we was one of the 20. So they had to go find, the other people, whatever. That shit already, and we couldn't even touch our food or nothing like that. Like, we had to wait till everybody got up. And that shit took an hour and a half. You feel me? Then when everybody got there and shit, it took them damn near another 30 minutes to even start the fucking, shit. Then it took 30 minutes for everybody to get their shit or whatever. To pass out their white hats or whatever and shit like that. And hell yeah. We got all our shit. Like, we had got new vests, we had got white hats, we had got like book bags and jackets and shit like that, like a sweater. You feel me? Shit like that. But yeah. So anyways, you feel me? Shit was looking good. So Monday went in there. I only worked for maybe like, because the shifts was like 8 hours. I worked maybe like 4 hours, 4.5 hours. You feel me? Yeah. Because when I first got there, I worked for like 3 hours. No, I worked for 4 hours. Then when they pulled us out and shit like that, you feel me? When they started pulling everybody out to do our little shit to get it, had everybody in the room, that shit took up most of our time or whatever and shit. That shit, because, that shit took up damn near 2.5, 3 hours. You feel me? And they had to find everybody because they had everybody like sanction off and shit like that. You feel me? And I was like, damn, they could have just waited until break time. You feel me? Do it, but they didn't want to wait till break time because shit. Some people probably, break time, lunchtime shit. 30 minutes, niggas about to go to the nearest store to get some food. Like people that really didn't want that, food that was in the kitchen or whatever and stuff like that. Like, it was good, but it really won't. They really didn't, like, plus it was high, like, the drinks was high, the food was high, all that. No cap. So it's like, I can go to Wendy's and spend $4. With y'all, I gotta spend like $8, $10. I can spend $5, $6, then we get a whole meal. And y'all shit is ass, like. But yeah, so me and this nigga, Tuesday I come in, I got my white hat, whatever, Now I'm at this part where I'm like in the freezer and shit like that, you feel me? I'm in the freezer at this point. You feel me? Me and my homeboy Ty. Cause he ended up putting in for it. Well, no, he was already on that side. You feel me? He was already on that side. So I was thinking in my mind, like, damn, like, bro, I wish I would have put in for that instead of fucking rehang. But see, I got tricked in the interview. The nigga told me, I said, what positions y'all got open? They had hella positions open. And he decided, was like, oh, well, I think you would go good in rehang. So I'm thinking like, okay, cool. Plus he was like, rehang was paying a good amount. I'm not gonna lie. They was paying a good amount. But that shit wasn't worth it, boy. Hell no. Hell no. I ain't gonna say it wasn't worth it. I'm just gonna say, like, after I moved and stuff like that, excuse me, and I was over there with my boy Ty, and I seen, he showed me the ropes and stuff. I was like, oh, hell yeah, I could do this. He was like, yeah, bro, this all I do and shit. Like, this is, you doing this shit. I'm like, bet. So, whole time, you feel me? So, whole time, you feel me? I'm getting that shit right. I worked on that side for maybe Bro, I worked that side for maybe like a good 2 weeks. I had my white hat for 2 weeks, right? I come in, me and this nigga get into it. I understand, like, I had all my notes. My girl and me had took my daughter to the doctors, and I had got a note, basically, you know, for work, being out of work. It didn't have my name on it, but I had signed it. You feel me? I had signed my name on it type shit. You feel me? But it was like to the parents, you know, to the parents of, you know, my daughter and shit like that. It was like, oh, well, it don't have your name on it. And I'm like, what are you talking about? Like, that's my daughter. Like, it's a note. I had all my notes. Like, none of my days, like, I was out type shit. You feel me? Well, one of my days I was out. I didn't understand out because shit, the note read that I could stay out for 2 days. You feel me? I was able to stay out for 2 days because, for one, bro, I have a broke toe. You feel me? I have a broke toe. So it's one of the things where, bro, if I'm constantly, you feel me, in the cold, standing in one spot and shit like that, bro, my shit gonna freeze up. Like, my fingers, they gonna freeze up and shit like that. Like, you feel me? My shit is bad. I'm not old, but it's only certain shit that I'ma do. And throwing tires, hell yeah, I do that. Like, bro, you got fucking big ass gloves on this shit. You know, it don't really protect you because, bro, I ended up with a whole fucking wire in my leg. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, I ended up with a whole tire. Like, the wire from it was in my leg. Literally. Literally. I was like, what the fuck? Man, I pulled that shit out. I pulled that shit out. I was like, oh shit, what the fuck? I was like, oh hell no. But I was like, shit. Plus, man, I thought it was gonna rain today for real, for real. I could have went to work. I'm also sick as fuck. Y'all know y'all see me rubbing my nose and my face. I got real bad sinuses, man. Real bad sinuses. That should be acting up real bad. And this weather don't do it no better, bro. But shit, I like being outside, though. I like being by myself, for real. Like, if I'm not by myself, I'm with my family, I'm with loved ones and shit like that. I'm with ones I can count on and trust. You feel me? Like, you know, it's just crazy. It's crazy. Like, it's crazy, bro. But yeah, y'all. I done finished this backwood, man. Feel me? I finished it. Oh, it's still lit. Yeah, I'm about to go ahead. Walking this way, y'all. Think about, oh, y'all can't pipe. Oh, yeah, y'all can. This is how I came out, man. I don't even care. I had to come out here and get that smoke on real quick. I didn't even know somebody on that back porch. I hate having stuff in my pocket too because I don't be wanting to shag, but the fucking shit be dragging my pants down, bro. I hate that shit. Can't put shit on your hip. That's gonna do the same thing. But yeah, y'all, I'm about to go, man. Go myself for this shit. Yeah, y'all subscribe to the channel, man. I'm gonna keep y'all updated on everything. I ain't be able to get in the pool either. That's what sucks, bro. It's a whole pool over here. Can't even get into it. Yeah, y'all subscribe, man. No cap. Subscribe. Love y'all, man.